Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be starting a new series of videos that I'm going to try and keep on top of. It's a kind of like a hobby vlog, like a weekly review of what I'm doing and what I've been up to, similar to what the GBHL guys do. So I'm just going to start talking about what I'm up to at the moment. So basically, as you see here, I'm just getting ready to paint Radagast, and I wanted to show you all how I'm going to go about painting this model. Now, as it's quite an intricate model, there are a lot of parts to it, especially with this big base. So I'm going to put this base, I'm going to paint it up all separately, and I'm painting all these up separately. Now the customer's got it's actually one of my last commissions that I'm doing, but the customer wants like the end rabbits to be grey, and then I'm gonna mix and match some other colours, so brown, and I might do one or two black ones as well, but we'll see. However, yeah, so I'm going to be painting Radagast on his base like this. I'm also going to be painting the other one, the dismount, as well, and also the sleigh, but all separately, so I can get it all done. And these cork bases are so that I don't have to touch the rabbits, the bunnies, as I'm painting them. So yeah, I'll catch you in a second, guys. Probably when this is some kind of painted, but we'll see. Who knows? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this little bit, and I'll catch you in a second. Just something to add, guys. Yeah, I'm going to be painting the base on top of this paint pot, just because it'll be easy to move around, and then I won't get the base rim all mucky with all the colours that I'm painting with. So yeah, like with the cork, I've just got that so I can actually paint it. Something to hold on to, then I'll snap it off after at the end, and then make sure the bottom's flush. But yeah, it's always good to hold on to something so you're not touching the model while you're painting, guys. Okay. So guys, a little bit of an update where I've got to. It's the evening of when I started it, but yes, this is what I've got to so far. So if you see on there, I've done all the rocks. Let's see if we can get a good light on this image. So yeah, the rocks have been mostly done. I might touch them up a little bit, but the majority of them are actually done. Got a few more layers, but yeah, I've added the first base coat of the soil and the base coat to the moss and everything. I'm figuring out what I'm going to paint moss later on, so at the moment I've just painted everything the soil colour. So my plan is basically, as you can see here, everything's been undercoated, but my plan is to paint this soil first, well, after the rocks, paint the soil, and then paint the bark on the trees, and then paint the trees and everything, then go back over and paint the moss. Then you're building up these layers of what naturally comes off after each other. So it's like the soil that goes over some of the rocks. Zooms in properly. There we go. So yeah, soil naturally goes on top of rocks, and then on top of that comes the roots of the trees, and then on top of that will be the moss, and then on top of that will be the vines and the creatures and little things like that. So it's coming along really nicely. Still a lot of steps to go, but it's coming on quite well. These things won't take very long to paint, really. There's quite a bit of detail on them, but as it's all wood, yeah, I'm going to do them after. But yeah, here they're rabbits, and they've got a few rocks on the base. Come on, there we go, a few rocks there, and yeah, yep. So yeah, I'm getting there. It's nice to get some paint on something something a bit different. So yeah, I'll catch you in the next part. Cheers guys. So guys, I'm back, and as you can see, I've been working quite a lot on the base. There's still quite a bit to do. You can see that. Yep. But the bark's pretty much done. I've just got the ends to do. However, I was just about to show you a bit of a technique of how I'm painting moss. Now for moss, there's lots of tones that go on in moss. It's not just one colour, so you can't really got a bit of paint on my finger. You can't really just paint one colour. You can do, but I think the best way is to get lots of shades here. So I've got some model colour greens, and then the forest, the Lauren Forest from Games Workshop. And so I'm going to put these out on this little palette here. See the lid, but I always use flat surfaces. But yeah, and then mix them, well not mix them, but have 3 separate or 4 separate piles, little drops of the different greens, and then keep in different areas, use different greens. So as you can see, I've started to do that, and yeah, you're getting lots of different colours in those greens. So bring that out a bit more. There we go. So I'll carry on with this guys, and I'll update you once it's done. But yeah, this should be quite successful. First time painting moss, but I'll let you know how it goes. So guys, as you can see from this, I've been working on the moss, and if we pull it out a bit, as you can see, loads of different tones in there. Bring it up a bit closer to camera. Come on. There you go. So, lots of tones going on, and this is before any wash. Now it's actually a bit brighter than it looks on camera, so it looks quite dark in some areas there, but it's actually a lot brighter than it looks. But yeah, that's starting to look really nice now. So my next stage will be to do a wash, and then after that do some highlighting. So guys, it's a few days later, and I'm just about to do a little update on Radagast. Okay, the bunnies are being worked on at the moment. I've just got a coat of the wash drying off. Hopefully it doesn't dry too shiny. But yeah, my client, the client for this one, wants his rabbits, we can focus, to be grey. So I've just done the base coat and a wash, but this is the base, guys. It's not too far being done actually, so if I give you a bit extra light, I think. There we go. So as you can see from that, if it focuses, it's coming on really nicely. I like the shades of green in the moss. Still a few layers to go, but the vines pick out quite nicely and blend in with the rest of the pieces that I've added on. So yeah guys, I've still got the ends of the wood to do to finish. They've just been base coated and washed at the moment, but it's coming along really nicely. And so this is where I'm at the moment. So that's the end of this hobby blog for the moment. Just a little update, and hopefully by the next one this model should be nearly done. And yeah, I'm excited. This is going really well. I can't wait to paint mine as well. But yeah, soon I'll be showing you a video on how I did a little tutorial on putting these pieces on this base as an option, but you shall see soon. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's been a little bit different. I hope to do more of these hobby vlogs in the future. So guys, take care of yourselves. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great week, and as always, happy hobbying.